welcome back to Dephemerember. It's Peggy from the paper Bumblebee. Today we are doing day number 14, a pattern and a matchbook. Well, I didn't have a matchbook, but I did have something like this, and I think I'm gonna use this. I can, if I want to cut these off, or I can leave them. This was just something that we have going on at a supermarket here nearby. Then you can save all these patches. I will show you guys how they look. They are really cute. So when you buy for an X amount of money, you will get these patches. Really cute. These are for soccer, and well, I'm not a soccer, well, I like soccer, but not that I want to collect these, but I thought these were really cute for me to use in a junk journal. But not only those, also a little booklet where they come in. So I'm going to use this as my matchbook, and then a pattern, well, I think pattern paper, I'm not sure, I think you can do whatever you want with that. And because this is so small, I think I'm not going to do any other prompts with this. And let's go to the prezi of the day, number 14. Let's open this up. I am so excited. These are so, it's so nice to have a prezi each day. I feel so spoiled. Ooh, love these. Beautiful beads, glass beads. Wow, they are so nice, and they are different sizes and all kind of colors. Golden, really beautiful. Thank you, Jade. Okay, so I'm just going to get my stuff, what I want to use, and I'll be back. Okay, so like I said, I wanted to use this, so I'm going to cover this firstly, really dark and in your face orange. So I'm going to cover it with some coffee dyed papers. Okay guys, so I covered both sides and I have inked it up. And now what I want to do is put some stamps in here, just for whenever you need or want to use some of them, you can just take them out. So I was thinking how I would do that, and I think I'm just going to do a little belly band, and not anything really difficult or anything. So just a strip of paper, or maybe even maybe I will take some or cardstock, or maybe this would be actually nice, or some wallpapers. But I think before I start, I want to decorate this a bit more with some inks. So I am going to spray again. So let me get my sprays. I've got the Vintage Photo Distress spray, sorry. I've got the Ground Espresso, and I have Forest Moss. I've also got a little dabby here with tea dye. So I'm just going to play with those four. And firstly, I am going to do the inside. Just looking for a piece of paper to cover my stuff. Just going to take this, the back side. Okay, so I think I will be starting with some Vintage Photo. And I think I'm just going to spray this. And then some Ground Espresso. And this is quite dark, like so. And I'm wondering if I should spritz some water and see if that will do anything. Not really. I'm loving that. Yeah, I think for the inside I'm happy with this. So I'm just going to quickly dry and then we're going to do the outside. Okay, so my daughter has borrowed my heat gun, so I'm just going to turn it around. And on the outside I think I'm going to play with the dark one, the ground espresso. I'm really liking that. Just a bit like that, and I just want another spritz bottle. Let's see what happens when I do this. Not much. And then I want to, when this is dry, I want to use some of the oxide forest moss. And why I want to use the forest moss, because on the front I want to do my vocal point, and it's going to be this little snail. So that's why I want to use some forest moss. And I think it's okay like this. I'm just going to, it's leaking a bit, see, it's not good. I'm going to spritz some on here, I think, hope. Here we go. And some water. And I'm going to dry that now. Okay guys, so this is not completely dry, and I thought of pattern, and I thought I'm going to use the embossing folders pattern. So I'm going to put this in the embossing folder, then I've got my pattern on there. And because it's not really completely dry, it will be really nicely imprinted there. So I'm just going to put that through my my Sizzix. Okay, let's see if that worked. Ooh, I'm loving that. Really cool. Some ink on here, but you can easily just take it off and it doesn't hurt your embossing folder at all. So I'm loving this. So this is the front. So I've got my pattern and my matchbook done now. So I wanted to put my little snail on the front here. So this will fold like so. And then this will be, yeah, this will be the front. And I thought of gluing some of this moss on here. And then this little snail. But I think I will do some cheesecloth underneath there as well. So I'm just going to cut a piece. I think this be okay. Like so. Let me see. I think I'm going to put that underneath there. And then this. And then some black thread. Okay, see. To see that as well. Like so. And I'm just thinking of putting just a small piece of my polka dot fabrics in there as well, somewhere. Let's see. Something like that. Yeah, That's quite cute. Maybe a bit lower, and then we can put a sentiment on there as well. Maybe on the top there. Just have to think what I can use for a sentiment. And then we have to do the inside as well. Okay, so I've got this to put on the back here, and it's too plain for my liking, so I'm just going to take some water paints and the mistletoe on there, and I'm just going to paint that in so the berries are red. Quite expensive. I bought him quite a while ago, and then I want to put this on here with some double-sided tape, but I wanted to lift it just a bit, so I'm going to use foam double-sided tape, and it's not real thick foam tape, but it will rise it a bit. Like so, and we can put that on the back here. So this will go in there. So just something like that. And then on this side we wanted that little snail, and I'm just going to glue down this piece of cheesecloth first, then some of this polka dot, then I want to put some glue on here just for the seaweed I've got. Oh, first I want to put some of this threads on there. Then we've got some green and some yellow seaweed, and hopefully this will keep, otherwise I have to sew on there. Just gonna clip on quickly. Just let that dry quickly. While that's drying, I'm gonna glue this down. See, I can just maneuver it underneath the seaweed, and so this can dry as well. Okay, so the last thing I want to do for the outside is make some gold splatters. I'm just going to take this acrylic again, put some on here. Take my brush with some water and just splatter here and there with the gold. Love that. Okay, so I'm going to sew on this, for it's not, I can't glue it. It's, well, it is, but it's not. So I'm just going to sew one row of zigzag over this and see how that looks. There we go. That's just cute. And I think I'm going to do some white splatters as well for snow. So I'm just taking a little bit of gesso and some water. Don't want to use too much water. And then we, splatter some white splatters there for snow. And then I'm going to dry that again. Yes, and you guessed it, now it needs some black splatters. I don't know, when I do that, it's just like something's not right, something's missing. So just a bit of contrast. Like that, and then we're going to the inside. There we go, this will be my front. I think that's super cute. So we're going to the inside and do it quite simple. I'm going to, I think, just use some of this and glue that down. And I'm just debating, I think I will make it just a bit wider, and I'm gonna give it just a little bit of an edge, and fold it up just a little bit so that you can have some space to put some stuff in. And I'm just going to mark where it goes, and then we need just a bit of where we can fold it, a fold line. Don't need a lot, for then everything's gonna fall out. And now we are going to glue this down. And we want to do it on here. I think it's not, I want to, this must be a bit more, for it's too long. Fold that in some more. See, that's better. See if that will glue, if that will stay now. And then on there, I'm just going to glue this. Where's my glue? On there. Don't want too much bulk on the inside. And this says seasoned greetings. Put that on there. And what are we going to put in there? Some of these beautiful stamps that I have prepared, cut out. By prepared, I mean cut out and inked. And oh, this is still wet, be careful. Just putting it in like so. Cute little stamps. There we go. Love that. And then we can fold the sides first. Oh, still wet. So the sides first, and then the bottom. And then this can go in that little slit if all goes well. Just go fiddle first, like so. And then what I wanted to do is make a hole in here. And then I've got this little ball chain. Going to put that through like so. And then you can make a hole somewhere in your junk journal with a hole enforcer, and you can hang that in there. So this is my prompt number 14 pattern and a matchbook, and I hope you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.